Wolfpack. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
The Canes will put it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Yeah, I asked Shannon. She knew where it was and then found it. No batteries in it, so I guess it doesn't work. So let's say. Yeah, close.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Taking a shot on the first play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much...
There he goes! And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
You see the offense tried to dial up the quick game there with the RPO, and I like the idea of trying to get playmakers this space out in the right flat of the field, see what can happen, but you need a more accurate throw.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. NC State quick to the line. Right back to the well. Into the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now in first and goal. They are feeling it.
First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. This is a designed run. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Calls his own number. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Oh, Rob, what are you doing there, man? You let me get the ball? That's crazy. You actually catch it for a touchback, though.
Return, just don't mess it up. You've got to cash this in for a score.
You want me to give it back to you?
With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they get the ball deep in enemy territory, and they pay it off with a 5-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And the Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Throwing on the run. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. It's caught. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the move. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. Surging forward on the sneak. Sneaks it into the end zone.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held them so many times. And, man, they
knew what you were doing, but I didn't want to
physicality.
mess with that. Covering the
They
VT
pounded them,
will get a
ran the
penalty.
football with all the big guys in
They
the
can go in
game,
the gap, but I
and
don't want
got
to
the
risk it.
touchdown.
Good play,
And
man.
they tacked
Cool
on the extra point.
Stuff.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. Pick off. What a play by this defense. Takes it the other way. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Canes.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Got the quick pass. Moving past the 25. Oh, he's got some space.
Hey, they bailed you on that last one, dude. Okay.
He'll take it to the house. He got loose.
I was throwing the fucking dump off, and the quarterback throws out a sack for a pick 6.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find it.
I don't know what happened
You got
there.
to give him the ball
Getting a
in
touchdown.
space. You have some plays on
How
your
you?
play sheet,
Game.
and some of them just say, that guy, get
I'm
him
just mad
the
about the
ball,
pick
let him do
6.
the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. first snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move, he fires. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. You get a guy who can do that on the outside and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it across the 45. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
Working that left side now. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry...
They fake it, and he'll try to run it in. They're not going to get there, trying to sneak it in for the two.
Should have at least tried to pass, right? Come on.
Instead.
I don't think that one's ever...
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
Somebody said they're just waiting on the desync with this.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
I've got that pick six, man. That was a big play for it.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Let's talk for a second about NC State. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, Number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme. And sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough. So got to continue to play well within the conference.
Open space in the middle.
That's shifty, bro. I literally just got him shifty this week. I had to save up points. It's fucking lethal.
You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score.
My first 3 games, I ran back, couldn't do shit. He's got shifty.
This year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Shifty gives him that little speed boost. I agree it's glitchy, but it's part of the game.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Snagged out of the air.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. Firing to the right, complete. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Rides to back and leaves it. Look out, he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
The Canes will snap it on first and 10. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fires to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Finds his big tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Hurricanes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Direct snap. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Tulane. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Scrambling away. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's cooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on that one.
NC State has work to do to convert this third down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. NC State going up tempo. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this.
I mean, he's open. The throw to sack was a little lucky, but he's open.
That last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground. There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Hey, I know you're not mad at me, man. I'm at the game. It's all right.
Run the football, and they have today another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really good night for this young man.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. And he rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, NC
Good defense, Rob. Keep crushing
They
it.
trust their QB to
Keep
execute
crushing
like
it.
they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this.
Yeah,
lead.
man. He should have been down inside the 3 or something. I still was going to score.
And the extra point was good. To get that touchdown right
Like
before the
your
half,
user,
build the
you didn't
momentum
see,
in
you
the
didn't read
last
that
thing
play, so
you
you
need to
reacted.
do
You
is
could
mess
have,
it up by allowing
you could have
him
made a
to
tackle
kick
inside the
off
3, but either way, it's a first down. I got first and goal
Looks as
3.
if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
You don't gotta tell me, man. I played 90% of my game with that, so that shit happens to me all the fucking time.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter.
Good half.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors.
Hopefully one of
in
us can
our
play some
halftime
defense this
update.
half.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some
I like that play. That's pretty cool.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time.
Speed option,
It just keeps
shot
working.
push up.
It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. Looking to throw for it. Couldn't quite
Shouldn't do, Rob.
get it in. They
Shouldn't do.
almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot
That's
of
the wrong
plays, a lot
choice,
of
man.
points, a lot of yards.
You would've got that
They
yard.
needed to get a
Thank you.
stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
He'll field the butt and see what he can get. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
Give it back to my offense. I would have done that.
They'll go with a direct snap. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered.
Good play, good
He
play.
was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
It's just because I was in the area. Nobody touched him, but you know this fucking game is. It's stupid.
Let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few.
So just it had two guys. It made it a catch in traffic because there's two people there. It's
Between
stupid.
him and the sticks here on second down.
I'm not agreeing with the game, bro. I'm just telling you that's why I have.
On the last play,
It's
they'll
fucking
go
stupid.
back to the air. He makes a grab.
Fucking dot. The throw.
Touchdown, Canes. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Nah, it's the same thing that happened to Chalko in the championship. Like, he had a guy that basically nobody's touching him, but there's two guys in the area, so 99 overall guy dropped the ball. That's the way it works.
5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The kickoff unit is out.
I'm sure they won't, but yeah, they do.
That last drive, quiet this crowd.
It happens in Madden, too. It's just a fucking EA-ism.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I was wrong, though. You did the right thing by punting.
And I'm watching the way my
Thought you were making a mistake.
I might have to
You did the right thing. I'll say you did the wrong thing when you punted, but you made the right call.
More hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down because the RPO game's been a problem.
This quarterback part of their running game. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Wolfpack line up, trying to forge ahead for a few inches. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. Offense lining up quickly. Looking downfield on first down. A little release to the back. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
NC State has work to do to convert this third down. Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Honestly, I think I had guys open deep, but I'm like, my luck, he's going to miss the throw or some shit. He's got to take the first down.
Lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
NC State quick to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Shields. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to fourth down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. And even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man, I want to get this stop and get off the field, but the offense executed. Defense just missed out.
With the catch, it's Provo. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Good defense, though. That was tough. Tough touchdown.
That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense.
That's crazy. I was thinking you would have guessed inside, so that's why I didn't. I waited till he's wide open to throw it. I don't know why he got so wide open. He shaded outside, but
making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Yeah. Since we've been playing one man, that's why I paused it. I had all my good receivers on the bench. I had my fast one in, but he wasn't getting enough separation. So I put that guy was fucking slow, but he's a good receiver, so he got it wide open. Man beaters out there.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he was
holy shit.
Just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls
Killed your quarterback, bro.
This QB has had
Actually, I'm blocked.
success all day long, throwing
Block that
so
guy.
many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally,
That wasn't a stun or anything, but they got a book on their awareness
to
and
go
shit.
their way. Got to start
Hate
getting
those.
some more hits on this
Out of me
guy.
all the time.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
Thank God that wasn't number 9, bro. Salmon.
He
He
got
caught
his
that
head
shit.
around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
God damn.
The Wolfpack
I was trying to get him in a portal, and you got him.
Top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
Well, in the
He
first
fuck-
half, this offense
he
was
fucking
up and
missed
down the
everybody,
field.
bro.
It seemed like everything they were dialing
Oh,
up
God.
was working. And here we are in the third quarter. And
You're throwing
there's
to
a
the
very
slant?
rare
You're throwing to the
incompletion on
slant?
their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some
Yeah. That's crazy.
They
He
kick
missed
it
that throw.
away on 4th down. Now on the return.
He must be tired.
Makes a move. Oh, what a cut. Boy, did he
You better check him, dude.
show
Probably like minus 10
the
accuracy.
explosiveness. It took a little momentum with him out of bounds.
This is why, I'm, most of the game I've been on the other side of this, but the reason I hate the wear and tear shit is because it favors the people with more depth, like the more powerful teams, because they got good backups, and then the lower teams don't.
Yeah, you saw the
I'm actually,
experience in this
I got 3 guys
offense that
suspended, and my
last
team's
drive,
so
too, on that
okay, 'cause I got good
touchdown.
depth.
Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in
Good
practice
tackle. Who the
and
fuck
in
is that?
games, and it's working.
Linebacker?
So I got to find a way to
Oh, okay, my running back's
I
tired.
got to find a way to maybe
I get him out of there. It's like, how the fuck did that? He's minus 11 speed. Minus 11. Yeah, good first half, though. Let's see Lieber. Fuck it. My fullback said he wants some action. Putting him in there. Let me know when you're ready.
more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
has to adjust the pattern. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the big fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
First touch to the fullback. I thought he had Blaine there. He didn't take it.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Leads into the open. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I always save my traps for the second half. Best run plays.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Back to pass on second down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the 2.
So fucking fast, man.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision. He got outside the pocket. He obviously he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
They'll line up to go for 2.
Let's go.
Using his feet. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. So the final tally on that drive will be 31 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this
I can lie there, Rob. You played great, man. I was a little worried coming into the second half that I might pull this one out.
From inside his own 5.
I think the game just gave me a little too much bullshit.
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever.
Looks like your offensive line just gave up.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit, too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him. That's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the 4th.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
No harder position to play in the ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Keeps looking downfield. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, and at this point in the game, in the second half down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
NC State flick to the line. He might want another play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for 6. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40, the 20. He's at the touchdown Hurricane. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Cincinnati. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. A designed run for the quarterback.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Off to the races to the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown.
Yeah, I saw you read that just a second too late. That's why I lobbed it, because I saw your guy there. You would have picked that shit for sure.
That score looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
So mad at 2 pick sixes that were fucking throw out of sacks. The second one was a bad throw, but like the fact there was a pick six is terrible. Luckily, it's not going to make a difference in the outcome, but you could have stopped there, though. You could have scored quick and made it.
Here's the return from inside his
made it a little scary.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last
play. See what your offensive line does this time. They've been blocking like
comes the Hurricane offense
wild.
Looking to gather a little more strength. Wants to go up top on first
down. I saw that shit. I was flipping my defense at the wrong time.
Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
I had a top-ranked defense for this. We're getting cooked. That was my fault. I was flipping the play, and my purple zone was on the wrong side of the field. I'm like a shell, so I was trying to get him over there, and I didn't make it in time.
I've got a matchup I like. Continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And the extra point is good.
He threw it right by his helmet.
That last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
No apologies. Okay. That is normal recruiting. We both got plenty of stats for the playing style.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
You're going to throw that near anybody, bro. I was throwing to the fucking deep guy, and he threw it closer to the running back.
Different receivers, just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Wide open downfield. Oh, better look out. There we go.
I know, he covered him at the snap, and then I saw him get a step, and the second I pushed the button, he's like wide open, like butt naked all of a sudden. He was not. I was just throwing to the speed, basically.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football.
I'm playing defense this game, but I'm way better on offense.
I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think we ever covered anybody. My pass rush just got to you enough times that we got the lead. Cover shit though. I got a few guys suspended in the back end.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness.
Eat him up.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was.
How am I running back get home fucking bench? Let's play special teams.
Off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Complete to the left. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback and they find
like that hit,
and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against
that shit out of that.
Players nowadays.
That's what I had a cover zero shell on. That's why I fucked up.
Wants to throw again. He's got the back in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Off the play fake on first down. It's complete on the right side.
That's the tackles that you guys were doing, man. Oh, shit. It's not why neither one of us played defense this whole game.
6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right?
Kidding.
They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're
Break the scoring
trying
record,
everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And
about to be like,
we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
I gotta stop playing on this. I got a projector in my house,
And
70
it'll come
inches.
out to the 25. No attempt at a
I don't
return.
know how to see everything. I played on it last year, my last game, playoff games.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Right on the money. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Got the 1st down and more. Turns it on at midfield.
That's my 3rd string quarterback. Everybody's getting tired of it. One's suspended, one's tired.
Touchdown, North
Whoa.
Carolina State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
I had a read option touchdown.
They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. Under fire. Picked off. A turnover in their own end.
I had to do something on defense. Finally.
What a play. Not only the interception, but the
Even now, you got one user on me, too.
You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this
Say one thing, man. I'm never going to score fucking 79 points on that shitty-ass connection.
But they take the football away, and once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game.
Yeah, it's been playing down today.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room.
I'm just saying,
to get it
my
out across
offense,
the 25.
I know it doesn't have many big
Down
plays
to
as this.
26.
I'm back from
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This has been
Today.
a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can find some
I bumped him off.
positives.
Yeah, every time you watch
How'd
the
he catch
tape,
that, man?
you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This
That
was
guy
open
fucking
if we just
Amendola?
ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock
That was a
in.
dot. Holy
You got to
shit.
take the week of practice
You had to throw
very
between my two
seriously
guys.
and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
I know you let him in, too. Crazy.
Lost a throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, that was a defensive end, too.
Completion with the deflection.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the board.
Hey, he is 6'7", though.
Sticks.
Got that
You're down
height.
by a lot of points, so why
He got
not
up.
try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your
D-line,
legs.
it's
I like
pressure.
the fighting spirit, just not enough of that.
Hanging out back there in the pocket.
2nd down, he'll throw it.
That was a pick.
Incomplete. The clock
Saved
is
it.
down to 9.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, how did he get so open? I backed off and I shaded over top, and he's by himself.
DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
After this, it'll be a wrap. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh,
good game, Rob.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They get the W, and with that mean win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.